After so many days of rain, we finally got a break in the weather, and even some sun. So it's time to go mountain biking and exploring out at Lewis Creek Trail. Lewis Creek is located about an hour's drive east of Fresno, and the parking is located right off of Highway 41. There's actually a sign a few miles after the Bass Lake turnoff, so it's really a miss. The trail itself is considered a moderate trail from one end to the other. It's about 3.81 miles. But really, most people usually only travel a couple of miles up to the waterfall and then head back to their car. I don't know why they have this sign here. I have never seen a mountain lion, nor have I ever heard of a mountain lion in this area. But I guess they do exist. Otherwise, I don't think they would have a sign up. A little disturbing, but I think we'll be okay. There are actually several ways to access Lewis Creek Trail. You can get to it by going out to Camp Sugar Pine and up Cedar Valley Road. We like this one. I think it's the best start because it has the least incline to get going on your bike. All right, then go ahead and go. Whoa! Log crossing. Normally it was up higher. It was like an actual built bridge, but they got washed out by rains like what, 3 years ago?
Yep.
So Gary's gonna help me take my bike across.
Yep. I'm gonna go this way.
You are? Okay. What a wonderful husband. Pretty cool going across a log instead of a built trail. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to go across. I don't have a bike, so it's gonna be a lot easier. But I will have to deal with this camera. Did you stay on one side of it? Whoop. Kind of awkward, huh? We got metal on the bottom of my shoes, so they're kind of slippery. Woo! We made it! Yay! No swim for us today. You're probably going, boo! That would have been funny to watch. last summer, this stream actually poured out onto the trail. And a team of us literally, I'm surprised how much it has come down. A team of us literally dug this down and made the stream back into its natural water course. Really cool. What do you think of the... It worked. Digging the little bit that we did, it finally like got back into its natural water course. That's cool. Seeing nature at work. Whew. Bikes over the lawn.
Okay.
I guess I'm down here. That's how we do it. Ooh, look at that beautiful waterfall. Sometimes you get to these areas that are really rocky and you're like, ooh, should I go for it? Or should I just stop and get off my bike and prevent a bad fail? When you get to our age, you kind of pick the latter. So I know for you good expert riders, you're like, ah, that's nothing. But, and maybe if I had been riding a little bit more this year, I totally agree with you. But this is the first ride of the year, and I want to do some more in the next couple of months. So I'm gonna push my bike up and over the rocky sections. Wow, it didn't used to always be like this. When we started doing this in the early 2000s, there wasn't this many rocks. Just because of all the use, because this has become a pretty popular trail. It's kind of got eroded where more rocks are getting exposed. Okay, I could probably do this. Gonna ride this part. We just came up this gnarly hill, which is why I'm breathing really hard. Gary found something kind of cool. Show us what you found, hun.
Just mycelium just growing on this dead tree here.
It's not a beginning of a lion's mane, is it?
Yeah, I thought it was too, but I don't think it is.
Look at all the water coming off of it. Okay, I gotta get in close. After doing some research, I found out that this mushroom is actually called brown crumbly rot. It's one of the most common and important wood decays in North America. It actually performs an important ecological role in the degradation of woody material necessary for nutrient recycling in the forest. Really cool. Now what'd you find, Gary?
Found a remnants of a house. This is their bench right here.
What are you standing on? Their front
The
porch?
front porch.
Really?
Oh, look at that. There's a bigger one, mushroom.
Holy cow. He found a huge mushroom in his house. And this is why. You can kind of see the foundation. Especially that corner right there really pops out. And then I guess it kind of goes down in here. Welcome to the house. So later we found out that this house was actually built by Charles Clifford Cordelou, which the Cordelou Falls down at the bottom of this trail is actually named after. It's the mossy sidewall. That's cool. Runs all the way up to the front where we were. I wonder, because it's kind of on a hill. I think he like walked down into his house.
Well, yeah, I walked down into the river, you mean? He had probably a porch somewhere in the back, but...
You thinking this is the back of the house?
No, this is the front of
Oh.
That's the front of the house. This is the back over here.
Yeah, so like was this had to have been built up a little bit, yeah?
Well, yeah, it's way up there.
Yeah.
That was the floor.
Huh.
Okay, you're rolling.
If you notice, some of the trees nearby are completely burnt around their trunk. That's because on April 29, 2017, the railroad fire burnt about 12,400 acres, from Fish Camp all the way down to Camp Sugar Pine, and even included Lewis Creek area. All right, we hit a jackpot of mushrooms, but we don't know what they are. Don't you hate that?
Well, that's a big one right there. Yeah. It's a little old, but kind of cool looking.
Scan the area. There's some. There's all those. Big old cluster.
Wow, we like this fertilizing food, man. All this dead.
I'm going to show you the bottom. So, fungi, or mycelium, or mushrooms, the mycelium network is how trees actually get their sugar. It's a great relationship between mycelium and trees. Let me tell you how. So, see this little tree right here? When he was alive, He didn't get much sun because he's got all these big trees all around him. So how does he do it? It's really exciting. He has a bunch of host trees next to him, like this big tall guy, and this tall guy, and this tall guy. And they're so tall, they definitely reach to the sun and get their photosynthesis. They definitely reach the sun and get their photosynthesis. What happens is the tree takes in the photosynthesis, it draws down to its roots, and then it transfers the sugars that are made from the photosynthesis through this mycelium network. So you got a mushroom here, a mushroom there, and a ton of mushrooms over by that small tree. And the sugars are transported through them and then taken up by that small tree. Well, when it was alive. Pretty cool, huh? I found some, I think, witch's butter. Looks very curly cute. Just giving you a perspective of how jello-y it is. Like it's oozing out right there and coming down. Kind of little spots everywhere. You're gonna take me out. Is Red Rock Falls. Gary's still looking for the morel mushrooms. If you're looking for a short hike, Red Rock Falls is perfect. It's really only 3 miles out there and back. And it's actually one of 2 beautiful waterfalls that bookend this fabulous trip. This right here, this is called Bear Paw. I don't know why. Or Mountain Misery, right?
Yep.
Not mystery, misery. I don't know why either. But it's my favorite plant in the mountains. It's got like the best smell.
Unique.
Here, smell it. It's very unique. Yeah, I don't even know how to describe it. I wish there was some way to transport the smell through the screen so you can enjoy it as much as me. But God, I love that smell. It reminds me of the mountains for sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
never seen this many cars ever in this parking lot. Ever. Wow.